Gone are those days when I used to get so much time in the office. Now the work pressure has started and I barely get the time to fill out any notes and jot down any ideas that come across my mind. Now all these days since I have started recording, most of the time I get the time, somehow manage the time and try to evaluate how I have been performing all this time. Some days I don't, though I should manage it, otherwise it defeats the purpose. But at least I have decided not to leave upon this habit of recording myself every day, because this is the only way that I am going to improve. Apart from that, I think I have been speaking too slowly, too much interruptedly, and it takes away the attention or the charm of the speech. And I think I should be more fluent. So I have been looking for the ways in which these speeches can be more in a fashion which looks or sounds like a flow, a very smooth one. If I don't come from a native English speaking country, so there is definitely going to some accent. But with time, my idea is not to get into some kind of extend or emulate it, but rather to have a very clear and comfortable English. So I tried. So what is impossible in this time when you have access to information of any kind of help or assistance you want? So I typed in Google speaking fluent English. So now one of the best platforms that is always at your help is YouTube. There were 2 or 3 videos and there were different suggestions, because this requirement is something different. We all have been facing this problem of not being able to speak fluent English. What we do, we try to learn words in isolation. We get inspired, keep a notebook, write down 10 words, write its meaning. It's okay if it's are different things to know the meaning of words in a different context, but it makes you more powerful and command. You can use more words to describe the exact situation, but that is not enough, because you're not going to use it in a daily conversation. Try to recall from your time when these words were actually incorporated into your daily conversation. Even if some have got through these, you'll think or recall that they came before it made an impression via dialogue. So the better idea is not to learn words but to learn phrases. This was told to me by some another friend also, but I have not been following it since then. But I think now is the right time to put in all these guidance into the practice. So first would be, instead of words, learn the phrases. Second, try to proofread a big article, because a different language demands from you a different movement of your tongue and mouth, and the way it coordinates for each and every word. Since you're not habitual to it, and more you want to speak and practice, you'll tie your tongue. But that is the only way. And when you try it and you find it challenging, know that you are going in the right direction, and this is the only way you can develop and grow and turn into a very fluent English speaker which you want to. Now the third very effective tip was, play someone's speech, listen to someone speak and emulate it. Say, I have been practicing this violin for 10 years. I have been practicing this violin for 10 years. Now it was not easy in the starting. It was not easy in the starting. My teacher told me to get to the basics first, then jump on to the advanced techniques. Now with time you learn in a passive manner. You won't realize that you do not have to think about grammars and all those complex rules which you have learned time and again, which is not helping you any bit. This is the type of active experiential learning where you get into the real world of what phrases are more into use, and with time it will get absorbed into your memory in your practice and daily conversation, inviting someone for lunch, or answering someone's phone call, asking some directions from a stranger, or interacting with someone on reception during grocery, or saying hello, introducing yourself, business calls, interviews, or the sales pitch, all these things combined demands from you the aspects of speaking English during practical times. Even if you learn it in tits and bits, it's not going to help. So I started with this book, this one. It's a very nice book which I got at throwaway price. Doesn't matter, it's a heavy profitable books and a lot of contents and words which is very much professional. So I'm going to merge all these techniques so that I improve, and we'll see in this video each and every day how we are doing. The today's idea, if I show you this style, I've shown you before. Today's idea was not liking the way I sound during speaking. I still remember one feedback from one of my close friends. He said, when you speak, it doesn't feels like very comfortable. There's so much of pause which looks weird. You should work on it, and there's always a scope for improvement. Some say practice speaking or try to imitate song, read English loud. From tomorrow onwards, I'll be writing down the lyrics and singing it along with the song. They say it helps. It gets you to the learning the structures of the sentences, phrases, and lines as it's said. And plus, while you try to stick to a song rhythm, you're pressurized to speak those words in a particular flow, in a particular speed. This helps, yeah. Imitate speech. That's a challenge, and let's see how much time it takes for me to develop, and I'm quite sure I'll do it. Will you accept the challenge? Let's see how far it goes. That's all from my side. Thank you.